Beautiful morning, children. Welcome to Lakshmi Study Room. Today, our topic is during anaerobic respiration, carbon dioxide and heat is produced. How can we prove that? By doing some experiment, we can prove it. But before we are conducting this experiment, then what is anaerobic respiration and what is aerobic respiration? We should have to learn about this concept of this. Actually, respiration, we know that intake of oxygen and release of carbon dioxide will be called as a respiration. So in respiration, there are two types, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. So aerobic means if respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen, it will be called as a aerobic respiration. If respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen, it will be called as a anaerobic respiration. Generally, we are all have an idea about respiration needs oxygen, but in the absence of oxygen also respiration takes place. That respiration will be called as a anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration takes place in all the living animals, plants, animals. But anaerobic respiration, where it takes place? It takes place in the bacteria and even in our muscles also it takes place. At the what's the end products of the aerobic respiration? So we already know that aerobic respiration, the respiration, in the process of respiration, carbon dioxide and water vapor will be produced and high amount of energy will be produced. In aerobic respiration, carbon dioxide and ethyl alcohol. So ethyl alcohol will be produced during anaerobic respiration. Compared to aerobic respiration, in anaerobic respiration, less amount of energy will be produced. In this video, we can prove how carbon dioxide and heat will be produced during anaerobic respiration. To prove that what is the aim of this experiment? To prove that carbon dioxide and heat are released during anaerobic respiration. So this is the aim of this experiment. And what are the materials required for this experiment? See this diagram. If we want to conduct this experiment, we should have to arrange this experiment like this. See what are the apparatus required for this. This is a thermos flask and this will be called as a wash bottle, and it will be called as a thermometer, and it will be called as a bent pipe, glass tube, bent glass tube. So and thermos flask. So these are the apparatus and yeast also required. So these are the required material to conduct this experiment. And what are the liquids? So the liquids, what are the liquids required for this to conduct this experiment? Liquid paraffin and lime water, otherwise we can call it as a bicarbonate solution, and glucose solution. So glucose is the primary source material. Without glucose there is no respiration. So glucose is required both aerobic and anaerobic respiration. So in liquids, what are the liquids required for glucose solution? Bicarbonate solution, liquid paraffin solution, diazine green or Janus green B solution, and yeast. These are the living organisms because respiration takes place in living things only. So to conduct this experiment we need yeast also. So yeast are single celled organisms. These are belongs to fungus. See, so first observe the during procedure. So procedure, first we should have to take one thermos flask and glucose solution. So pour some glucose solution into thermos flask, then heat the thermos flask without shaking it for only 1 minute. We have to heat the thermos flask for a minute, later cool it. After cooling the solution, we can add, what can we add to this solution? Yeast will be added. So if we want to check whether the oxygen is present or not, so if we want to check this one, we have to add diazine green solution or Janus green B solution. Whenever we add this solution, we can add any one of the solution, either diazine green solution or Janus green B solution. So we can add any one of the solution. Whenever we add this solution to this glucose solution, then it will turn into pink color. The pink color indicates the less availability of the oxygen within this solution. So then we add some liquid paraffin on the glucose solution. We pour some liquid paraffin on this glucose solution. So the paraffin solution. So what is the characteristics of the paraffin solution? For example, if we add oil to the water, then what will happen? Oil will be float on the water. Similarly, liquid paraffin is a thick oil solution. Whenever we add this paraffin to glucose solution, it will be formed as a layer on the above the surface of the glucose solution. But what is the use of this solution? This solution can prevent the entry of the oxygen from the outside, and it can prevent the exit of the carbon dioxide in this solution. So this is the role of the paraffin solution. Then we can take two rubber holed corks. This one is a 2-hole rubber corks and this one is a 2-hole rubber corks. So within one hole we should arrange the thermometer, and with another hole we have to arrange the U-shaped bent glass pipe. So we should carefully observe the bulb of the thermometer should be immersed in this glucose solution, and similarly the bent pipe should be immersed in this glucose solution. That means whenever the release of the carbon dioxide in this solution escapes through this bent pipe and it reaches into the wash bottle. So actually this wash bottle contains what it contains: lime water or bicarbonate solution. So we leave for nearly 2 days without disturbing these apertures. So after 2 days, what will happen? So what we can observe? So this is observation. What we can observe after 2 days, it can be observed that what will happen? Lime water will be turned into milky white. So it can decide, or it can prove that carbon dioxide produced from this solution. That means yeast can perform the anaerobic respiration. Their anaerobic respiration, carbon dioxide will be produced. The carbon dioxide escapes through this bent pipe and it reaches through this bent pipe into the lime water. So the presence of lime water, so the lime water will be turned into milky white. It proves that carbon dioxide is produced from this solution. After what the second observation, the temperature of also some amount of temperature is also increasing in the thermometer. So these two are observations. So lime water, if we want to prove that carbon dioxide, the released gas is carbon dioxide or not, we have to take lime water. For example, if we write on the blackboard with a chalk piece, white chalk piece, wet, the chalk piece should be dipped in the water. Then we write on the blackboard. Then first we can't see the letters clearly. After some time, what will happen? They looks like very bright because the piece of chalk will be made up of calcium carbonate with the lime water react with the carbon dioxide presence in the air. Then it will turn into milky white. So similarly, the gas produced from this solution, it reaches the lime water. After the 2 days, the lime water will be turned into milky white. So it can prove that the produced gas is a carbon dioxide. This one is the first observation. And what's the second observation? The increasing in the reading of the thermometer also. It can prove what it can prove? Heat will be produced during respiration. So these are the two observation. Then once the third observation is also there. What's that one? If we remove the cork from this solution, once we shake it the thermos flask, then what will happen? The liquid, the smell or the odor comes from this solution is like a sour. The sour smell indicates it produced ethyl alcohol. In our house, we have already observed what that idli batter or dosa batter. If we leave outside the fridge for 2 days, what will happen? The sour taste will comes from this idli batter. So that is indicates ethyl alcohol will be produced from that batter. So these are all the indications to produce ethyl alcohol. So result, what we can result here, what is the result here? These observations indicates that yeast cells respire anaerobically, converting the glucose solution into carbon dioxide, and heat will be produced, and the sour taste, sour odor will be come from this solution. The sour odor indicates that alcohol is produced. The lime water turn into milky, it will indicate that carbon dioxide is produced. The rising in the thermometer, it indicates the heat is produced. These are the observations from this experiment. And some of the practice questions I gave here. Why did we pour paraffin on glucose solution? Why? Think about once why we can add this solution. So because paraffin solution, it can prevent the entry and exit of the gases from the solution. And why we add diazine green to the glucose solution before adding paraffin vaccine? Whether the solution contains oxygen or not, to test that one. So that's why we add diazine green solution to this glucose solution. So what are the observations we made during this experiment? So observations you should be write in your in comment section. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like my videos, share my videos to your friends, and subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon. Thank